idea if music from lives gets copyrighted or not, because usually in the past I have, this primer is empty. In the past I have played music while I was on live. Probably should have moisturized, but it's whatever. But in the past I have played music on my lives, but when you end the live, it technically saves as like a real video. So I don't know if it gets copyrighted or not. So I'm not even gonna take the chance of doing that. And I swear it's like I'm using more skincare than I was, but it's like my skin hasn't really improved that much. And that's why I hate how like men have naturally clear skin. Like, why do you need that? Ignore my messy room in the back. That little fan. I also need to reorganize my makeup drawer because it's been a while since I've done that. Tell me why I didn't even step out the house today. I already spent like $150 on Beyonce merch, as usual. I also gotta figure out how I'm gonna do my hair for this photo shoot because I was not thinking it through. I should have just did like black boho braids, but I didn't really want to do all that for like less than a month. Actually, no, it would be in for a whole month and that wouldn't have lasted. It would have ended up getting tangled and stuff. So I just did typical beads on my braids. And no, I did not do a tutorial on this either because a whole bunch of people, every time I post like a basic look, like to me these braids are like basic because they're literally just like all black and I just threw some beads on there, right? But every time I be doing like a simple hairstyle, people are always like, oh, I want a tutorial, and I'm like, bro, this is basic for me. I don't be doing tutorials on basic hairstyles. Hi. Today, for this live, at least, I'm doing my makeup routine because I think I already have like a basic makeup tutorial on my page, and that one I'm actually proud of that video because I actually like linked the products that I use. But somebody said, I think it was on here or on TikTok, they said they wanted me to do like more creative type like videos because obviously I always post like my rants or my story times and stuff like that, but I don't post like my I just don't do like makeup tutorials or like showing you how I do certain things. But I do have videos showing people how to do like how I do my photo shoots and like stuff like that. I'm good. I'm up early this morning. It's not early right now, but I was up at like 8 a.m. because I've just been in the habit of waking up, and I feel like I low-key want to do this every weekend too because I'm like a night person, as you call it, and I'm like most active at night and I stay up till 2 a.m. But I want to try something where I like actually go to sleep on the same day because 2 a.m. is technically going to sleep the next day, right? So I actually want to try going to sleep like before midnight and like trying to get a decent amount of rest, and then I'm able to like wake up the next day and actually do my makeup for work and look presentable at work and just looking more presentable in general because I saw a girl's video how she was saying that she literally threw out all of like her bummy outfits and she dresses up every single day just to make herself build more confidence and just feel better about herself, and you feel more accomplished when you put yourself together and you have more time to get ready in general. And I'm also gonna try like going out on weekends too. And by going out, I don't mean like, going out at nighttime, but I just mean like even just getting ready to go to the store, and stuff like that. Like that really builds your confidence. So if I go to sleep before like 11 or before midnight, I'm more likely to wake up early. And then that's either more time that I can spend like getting ready and like making myself look better, or I could be on my phone, which is technically a bad thing. Like you shouldn't be on your phone right off the wake up. But I like my job is technically like social media, so I like can edit my videos when I wake up, or I can like post stuff for brands, check my emails and all that stuff. So I want to get in the habit of just being more productive in general, and I feel like that'll definitely like change my mindset and my lifestyle in general, because literally my whole life I've said I was a night person and I hate waking up early or whatever. But obviously the earlier you wake up, the more hours you have in a day, because you don't know how long this life is going to be realistically. Don't know how much hours you have left on the earth. So I'm gonna turn 27 in a month, so I'm trying to make the most of it for my last month being 26. And that's actually so insane to say, because in the past I would be like, dang, like if you told me I was about to make it to 27, like that's insane, bro. But yeah, what have y'all been up to? Because it's like Saturday, and I know like a lot of people don't really sit on here and watch YouTube videos, or especially like YouTube lives. A lot of people nowadays, like everybody has TikTok and everything, so like YouTube isn't necessarily considered a main app anymore. So it's like that's why I appreciate the people who actually like have time to watch YouTube lives. Or I know people watch like lives and podcasts when they're like eating breakfast or getting ready in the morning. So when people actually like watch my lives for longer than like 2 minutes, I'm like, oh, okay, that's really nice of you, because even like you don't have to give your time to somebody else, because realistically, I'm sitting in front of a screen talking to myself, but it's like people be watching. Gymnastics. How old are you? Cause I know I've had like a lot of young fans recently, because I know like kids are getting phones now, and like they're watching YouTube every second of the day. So I realize I do have like an older audience, but I also have like a younger audience as well, because I think there's a girl who follows me. She's in like middle school, and she actually like watches my videos, and like I see her on the live sometimes. 16 is crazy, bro. I'm a decade older, and that's crazy to say too. But originally that's why I did start YouTube, is to like inspire young girls too, and just like, I don't know, I've always said I wanted to help people and make an impact on the world. Like I don't want to just like be one of those influencers how I'm just like money hungry, and I drop some merch and then make my young fans beg their parents for merch money, and like, or just like doing stuff that's like a money grab type stuff. I want to actually be influential and like be able to give young people advice for their life and everything. And I also do have to film more story times about like my experience being like in middle school and high school too, because right now it is back to school season. So I know those videos are trending about like, you know, what do you need for middle school, like advice for high school and like that type of stuff. So I do want to put out some videos like that. I'm gonna have to film that after I take my pictures. But yeah, I know I have like somewhat young fan base, and I know like some men follow me too, which is kind of weird because obviously like you have like the creepy type of men who are following for the wrong reasons, but then you have like the actual men who are interested in the story times, because that's what I want too. Like I don't want to be only make content for women or like a certain age or demographic or whatever. I want to make content that's all people can watch, you know, because obviously like a lot of men aren't necessarily gonna watch like my makeup videos or just like, you know, the girly stuff like that. Like sometimes men do like drama. I feel like men are more dramatic than women are when it comes to certain things, but so that's why I be posting a lot of story times. I feel like my eyebrows aren't even today, but they're gonna be sisters, not twins. And maybe I need to stop doing them downwards like that and get like a. I wish I had a higher arch, but then that looks crazy too. But yeah, the thing is, I do a lot of story times in general. Like I have a lot of old ones because my life was extremely dramatic back in the day. But I haven't filmed any recently because I feel like my life is low-key boring. That's why I don't really do vlogs, like how people are like, oh, come shop with me or come to this place with me and my friends. Like I don't have friends, so that's why I literally just do story times, and that's like the most I can give people because my life is boring and it's not, I don't know, like I only have drama at certain times, but at the same time I don't want to make my content like a whole drama channel where it just sounds like I'm complaining or I am in people's business or just like certain things. I don't know, like I don't want it to be a certain perceived a certain way, even though it's technically my channel and I can post whatever I want. Bye. But yeah, I just like I post like a lot of different types of content. So that's why I'm like constantly asking the audience like, oh, like what do you guys want to see? Because a lot of people, they have specific things they do want to see from people they watch, because if you're just watching the same thing all the time, it kind of gets boring unless you specifically are into that topic or whatever. But I don't know, that's why I don't like having a certain niche or whatever. Like obviously that's how you can get bigger faster, but I don't like being stuck in a box. Because I think on my TikTok bio it says like I'm a jack of all trades, or like I no, it says I do it all. Okay. Because I don't want these, like I don't want to get deals from like specifically all makeup brands or whatever, because I want like everything. Like I just don't want to do only makeup for the rest of my life, you know. Because sometimes you could lose an interest in makeup, or like you could just stop doing a certain thing. So I don't want to just build my whole brand based on one thing, you know. What am I doing? I gotta do an eye look because I am about to take pictures, and I have been into like, you know, silver jewelry recently, even though like they say like gold looks better on darker skin tones. But I feel like I'm gonna do silver, and there was like a silver eye look that I did for New Year's like 2 years ago, I think, and I haven't been able to recreate it. That was when I used to be actually better at makeup, because I feel like my makeup skills have low-key decreased just because I haven't been doing it as often. Because this job I'm at be pissing me off, because that's why I wish I could be a content creator like full time, obviously, but realistically, it just doesn't work out like that. I don't know if that's even, who the hell knows. But being a content creator full time is also difficult. So, I don't know. And I just hate working. It's been driving me crazy, bro. Like working a 9 to 5. Nobody, I mean, I guess people do realize how hard it is because there's a lot of people who are trying to become content creators right now, obviously, because this is like the day and age of technology and whatnot. And I did even like look up jobs that have to do with like creative direction and marketing and just like social media for like different companies and stuff. But then I realized I don't want to like necessarily work for somebody else. I want to be able to build my own brand, have my own fan base and shit. But I don't want to be too famous. Because I think my goal is literally like 1 million subscribers. And obviously that's going to take years and years, depending on if I am consistent with my content. But obviously the goal is like 1 million subscribers. But like that's it. That's all I really want for real. Like I just want like this, is it the silver YouTube plaque? I think it is. I just want like a YouTube plaque in general. And I know those take like months to come to you even after you hit 1 million or something like that. But that's my main goal. I don't necessarily want like a giant fan base and like to make millions and billions of dollars to the point where I can't even like to the point where I can't even go to the grocery store by myself. You see this? Like, look at this. I pulled out this makeup palette to use. And of course, the one that I used the most, which was this like shiny pink color right there, it just fell on the entire floor. I can't even pick it up because it's gonna crumble and make a big ass mess. And my makeup is so old too. I don't even have a trash bag. My makeup is so old it should be thrown away already. But I don't know. I be trying to keep my makeup as long as possible because I am low-key a hoarder, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. I hope this doesn't stain my floor either, because I got hardwood floors, buddy. Actually, let me get a makeup wipe. But yeah, I'm going live on YouTube more, just because I feel like on YouTube more people interact. Like I know people watch TikTok lives and stuff, but TikTok is so unpredictable because people on there already have short attention spans, so nobody's trying to watch a live on TikTok for that long, for real, because it's not like I'm a Love Island person or whatnot. So I don't know. I feel like I do better on YouTube live. Makeup wipes are so expensive. Got so much hair on the ground from when I was doing my stupid hair. Okay, so first, I also gotta hurry this shit up because I plan to do 2 photo shoots today. Where is my black eyeliner? I plan to do 2 photo shoots today. So, what the fuck? And you see I have all this like colored eyeliner that I never use. I be losing stuff. I don't know how I lose stuff too, because I literally sit in the same damn place every day. In my bag. In my bag. Because I forgot I took some of my makeup stuff to work. Glasses. Ugh. Why do y'all just sit on live and watch? You're just here to watch. You don't be saying nothing. Don't be asking questions. Don't be doing nothing. I know. This is the tape that I do my makeup with because I can't do eyeliner to save my life. I have never learned how to do perfect eyeliner. I should by now because I've been doing it for years and years and years, but I can't. And one of my eyes, I realized one of my eyes is like a lazy eye now. I think like this eye. I could put something else on your face. I don't know what that means. Y'all be so weird on here. And I'm like, do y'all have a job? It's a Saturday. Why do men not work anymore? They just be on the internet talking, bro. And that's why I haven't gotten married yet, because I'm like, men these days are just useless. I don't know. Like, go build a damn house. Get a job. You on here being a damn creep. And you forget that I'm on social media and this is going to be on my live forever. And your face is linked to your account and they're going to know you as a creep. Like, what the fuck? Bye. You can say what you want. Y'all just be homeless. Looking homeless, bro. And I never understood that either, because it's like the people who look the worst always got the most to say for some reason. But that's besides the point. I'm gonna take this. I don't know if I want to do like this silver or like this light purple shade, because I haven't done silver in so long. But silver is like so bright and sparkly. Let me be a professional and spray the brush. Use this, my cheap, what I used to do back in the day to make my makeup stick. But you don't realize, like, as you get older, your face really starts to change too, as well as your body, because I already gained like 30 pounds since January. But it's like I noticed like my skin is becoming different, and like my eyelids too are becoming like more wrinkly, and I'm like more tired throughout the day, and I need like a sweet treat as well. Are you in Nigeria? I don't know why you're asking me questions when I already insulted you a million times. I don't want a hobo. Thank you. But talking about Nigeria, I did the little ancestry DNA test, and I found out that I'm like, I forget how much percent it is, like it's like 30, is it 30%? I gotta check again, but I'm like part Nigerian And the only reason why I did the DNA test is because people were saying for the longest time that I did look Nigerian because I do have like a big forehead, and I guess that is one of their traits. But I feel like a lot of black women have big foreheads anyways, like Rihanna or whatever. But I found out I'm part Nigerian, and the other one is Togo and Benin, I think. So that's pretty cool. Um, because I think Sierra just posted that she is partially from there too. And I feel like that's exactly what I would do if I had money, because like imagine you take the DNA test and you find out where you're from and then you go visit that country instantly. Like that's actually crazy. Um but that's what she did. Get connected to her roots and then she became like a citizen over there. But I'm assuming you can easily do that when you have money. But that's what I would like to do. Like just buy a citizenship in every country, because you never know when Trump is gonna get us blown up. Um, are you in America? I'm in America. Why are men just not educated these days, bro? But yeah, that's what I do want to do. It's like I do like to travel. Like in an idealistic world, I would travel a lot, but obviously all that the stuff with the plane crashes is happening, and like different countries are having wars, or they're not safe, or they're extremely racist, and I just hate like the idea of like going to the airport 2 hours early, and then you gotta sit on a plane with all these people, and you gotta get off the plane, and you gotta get out the airport, and then you gotta get an Uber to the hotel. Like I just don't like the process of traveling, but I do like just like going to different countries to experience the culture. So I would do that if I could like magically just pop in another country for no reason. And get this. I'm waiting to get blocked. I don't get why y'all wait to get blocked. Like y'all just sit on the internet like aggravating people, and like it's like that's all you gotta do with your life. Like I don't get that. Um, and I already threw out like half my makeup palettes, which is crazy because that's like money down the drain too. But it's whatever. You don't know how much money I've wasted over the years. And that's why I also wish my fan base was more so like girls or like women as well, because men don't like benefit. Like having a male audience doesn't benefit you, because men don't really buy the products that you advertise, because a lot of men these days are broke, or they just don't shop in general. Because men just wear the same three shirts and the same two pairs of jeans, so they won't buy anything if you're advertising like clothing or jewelry or anything like that. And then men obviously don't wear makeup, so they're not gonna buy the makeup if you advertise that. um and then all men do is just like, they barely even like, because they're trying to hide their likes from their wives and stuff like that. So it's like um they just be lurking. So having a male audience is really exhausting, and I think that's how my Instagram is right now. That's why I like stopped posting on Instagram, because it was just a whole bunch of like creepy men on there liking and commenting, and I'm just like, all I'm doing every day is just blocking them every day, just because it's so annoying dealing with that. I think this glue is dried out. I don't know. Who the hell knows? I gotta go to the beauty supply store and buy some more, I guess. Because this glue didn't used to dry out this fast. I used to be able to glue on my eyelashes for like at least a year without the glue drying this damn fast. Or maybe it's just that humid in my room. I don't know. And I have been doing like more of a natural look, like not really gluing lashes on or anything, but since I'm taking pictures, I need them to stand out. And I wish I could put on my lashes better, but I think one of my eyes is like slanted more. This is my lazy eye, so my makeup be a tad bit off. Oh fuck. I knew something was up. I do have lashes, but they're like, these are my big dramatic lashes. I don't know if I want to use those for real. Is this gonna look weird if I have two different lashes on? Will it? I don't know. We will see. These are smaller. So let me see how these look. Either way. Yeah, see how these look better, like they're more subtle. And I also just need to find lashes that look better on me in general. I don't like that. All this noise behind my house, they're doing like construction or something. And I hate it because I've been trying to like film videos for brands and stuff like that. But I feel like where I live is never really quiet. Like it's always like an airplane or a jet or a train or a tractor or some kids outside. And it's like, sure, good that the kids are playing outside, but I'm trying to film some videos, you hear me? Ew. It's also weird getting ready in silence too. It's like kind of relaxing, but it's like a eerie feeling, to be honest. And I also still gotta plan on my outfits after this, and then I gotta take 2 sets of pictures with 2 different outfits. Two different sets of pictures. I hate making that face with my mouth. Okay, that's fine. Cause I stopped editing my pics a while back. Cause I used to spend so long just like not necessarily changing how I look, but just like making it perfect. So now I realize if I just do my makeup or hair or whatever perfect in the first place, I don't have to edit the damn pictures. Lashes annoy me sometimes. Okay, I should have cut this part off, but we're just gonna have to go with the flow. So now, foundation. I want to use. I don't have that much of that left. This one is so like Ooh, my eyes. But that's why I went live doing my makeup, because I know this process is gonna take a long ass time, and if I can record, it'll help with views anyways. I also wish my window was facing the light. Oh, facing the light so I could see. And yes, it matches in person, but it's been putting on this weird filter on all my videos, and I don't know how to change it back, so sorry about that. And it's also super hard finding foundation anyways, because I'm brown skin, because it's like I'm not too dark, I'm not too light, I'm like right in the middle, and then I get like tan in the summer, and then I get lighter in the winter. So it's just annoying because all my foundations I've ever used have always been a different color. Let me do that. Do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. I used to love that song by LMI. Okay, so this is what the foundation is looking like. I do have like those acne scars that are like hella hard to get rid of, so I don't even bother like making my foundation perfect anymore, even though like obviously that's the goal, but it ain't gonna be perfect every time. That's just how life is. Do that, do that, do that, do that. I gotta make a video with this Turtur foundation, concealer. I be forgetting what makeup I buy. And yes, I gotta take it on because I want it to show up in the pictures. And then do setting spray. God damn. Oh, I forget how it gets in my lashes. Fuck me. And then sometimes my lashes be too clunky. And I bought this mini fan. It's low-key like the best thing I have to dry down my makeup. Because I bought it for work to keep me cool at work, but I realized it's better to do my makeup with. And yes, I have to do this part in silence because I can't focus. My eyes. This is probably like drying up my contacts as I do it, but oh well. Well, it definitely works 10 times better, so I don't have to wait for my makeup to set in place. So long, farewell. Song stuck in my head. Oh god. Okay. Now get my handy dandy powder. I'm gonna use this photo focus powder. Let me put on my blush. And most of the products I use are Fenty Beauty. And I've had this blush forever. It's like the best blush I own. Cause I had like this is the old L'Oreal blush that I've had for 10 years probably. What the Fenty one is like the best. Like, look at that, bro. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And what am I doing? Powder. So I usually use pressed powder. Ever since I watched a video on how to do it, apparently you're supposed to do pressed powder first and then the loose powder, which is a setting powder, I guess. I use my new sponge that I got sent to me. And I hate when stuff creases, bro, because I was just trying to I'm trying to look good 24/7. I don't need the creasing going on there. And the little sponges definitely help 10 times more than trying to jam my big ass sponge into the crack. Because either way, I feel like I'm just like prone to creasing. I feel like there's nothing that's gonna ever get my eyes to stop creasing. And then I only have cream contour. I don't have powder contour. I think that one expired or whatever. So, but for contour, I literally just be putting this on a brush and I just be bringing it down to match. That's it. I don't really be doing a lot of contour these days because I feel like it just, I don't know, makes like more shadows on my face. And my face is like, I've had these chubby cheeks for the longest time, and I realized that like just because I contour doesn't mean they're gonna be like instantly disappear in the pictures, you know? And then I also don't contour my nose um, that much because I don't like hiding my black features, you know? But I do it sometimes when I want the pictures to be more defined, I guess, especially since I have gained weight recently. So after the pressed powder, I do the loose powder. But the loose powder is like drives me crazy. And I watched this girl's makeup routine on TikTok on how she does like her perfect base. And she be like actually caking on the foundation, she be caking on the powder, but her base is literally like flawless every time, and it's waterproof every time. But I feel like I don't know, my talents will not make me go that far. Oh god. And the thing is, I should have been started hours ago because the pictures are gonna take me a while. Cause I don't even know like what poses I want to do, so I didn't necessarily pick out my outfit yet. And I probably should have like picked out my outfit first and tried stuff on first, because once I put my clothes on, my makeup could possibly mess up the shirt and like stain the shirt, or I could possibly mess up the makeup putting on the shirt. So probably should have picked out an outfit first. But you know, I don't be thinking ahead of schedule or whatever. Okay, so that is that. And this is why I don't be doing my makeup every day for work, because I know it's gonna take me too long. Like I just know. Oh lordy. I also need to buy a new black eyeliner. Where's my little spongy? But I also need to buy a little black eyeliner. That's probably not the same. That's why I hate eyeliners, because I'm such a perfectionist. And I want it to be even. But it's like never even. Today. All of these lip pencils I never use. So now that we baked our face, I just press it in with my same foundation sponge. And then I'm gonna give it a spray. Lord. And then I don't know what my lip combo is gonna be. Like, these Fenty lip liners have been my favorite, and I low-key want to throw all my other lip liners away because they're like cheap or whatever. Because I used to buy this little brown eyeliner from Dollar Tree to use as my lip liner, but I'm gonna throw those away because now I know I just like Fenty Fenty lip liner, because that it said like it's meant to last 24 hours, and I was like, yeah, right. And then I wore it to work one day, and I did my whole lip combo and everything, And then I realized when I looked in the mirror, it's like the liner, like obviously like lip gloss is gonna wear off, but my the liner actually stayed on, and I was like, oh wow. So like Fenty lip liner is definitely my new go-to. Okay, I hate when I hear a strange noise in my house because I'm like, is that a bad guy trying to break in and kill me? I don't know. So I'm trying to decide how I want to do my hair because I want to do it like you see how it like when I pull my hair up it gives me like a natural brow lift and whatnot. But I feel like this look is giving childish because I have the rainbow beads on there. So that's low-key gonna mess up the whole outfit. But at the same time I don't really know how to do a lot of hairstyles with beads and braids. Because I know I have like the top knot going on. And I have all these accessories in here too. So, but yeah, that was it for the makeup look. Gotta go. Beyonce just dropped her merch again. Bye.